Shalom, everyone, from the Tabernacle of David Prophetic Dance Center in Jerusalem. I believe what's on the Father's heart is to speak to us about resting in Him. I believe it's Psalm 116, verse 7, that says very simply, "Soul, return to your rest." You know, it's not about us. When we step aside and we let God be in the driver's seat, He will do His most perfect work in us. When we're sleeping and we're resting, taking a load off, so to speak, and we see movement in our life, we can surely say, I had nothing to do with it. I surrendered, that was my part, and then God was able to do great works in and through me. We need to stop striving, and I'm very happy to report that this past year I've had so much more balance in my life. For the last, I'd say 11 years, now we're coming up on 13 years of my Aliyah, but I would say, apart from this past year, my life was extremely unbalanced. It was all about ministry, and I was like a workhorse, and I had to leave Jerusalem to get a break, to get a retreat. It's just how it was. And I'm amazed because as much as my life was very active and where I lived the last 11 years prior to being here was a great springboard, and my life was very productive, it was also, as I said, very unbalanced. I don't drive myself anymore. I can rest. I plan my retreats. Before I leave my retreat, I plan the next one to ensure that I will leave Jerusalem. I find it very difficult to detach from Jerusalem, to leave Jerusalem. And so planning ahead and committing to a retreat before I leave my retreat place each month has been really important for me. Rest is absolutely critical. There is no way that we can continue forward in our lives in the Lord if we are not resting in between and totally surrendering to God and allowing Him to do what He wants to do in and through us. And I can honestly say that many times when I felt that there was no movement in my life, there was tremendous movement that I couldn't see, that God was working in me, and I have truly been reaping those blessings and movement this past year. I mean, God has blown me away with what He has done in my life and where He's brought me. So my encouragement to you is take those critical rests, step aside, let God lead your life, surrender, submit to His leadership, and He will blow you away in what He can do in and through you. Our part is to say yes. So God bless you from the city of the great King, Yerushalayim.